Now, she is the actress, filmmaker and author who starred in one of the biggest film franchises of all time.
Hello.
Bonnie Wright charmed audiences as the fiery Ginny Weasley in the Harry Potter series.
Famous Harry Potter. Can't even go to a bookshop without making the front page.
Leave him alone.
Oh, look, Potter. You've got yourself a girlfriend.
Making magic on the big screen for all 8 films. Since then, Bonnie has worked behind the camera, writing, producing and directing acclaimed short films. Now she's releasing her first book, a guide to living a more eco-friendly life.
And Bonnie's book is called Go Gently. Bonnie joins us live from San Diego. Bonnie, thank you so much for joining us. Great to speak to you. You were just 9 years old when you got the role of Ginny Weasley. Can you remember what that felt like?
Yeah, I was very young. I had never been on a film set before, didn't really know how it all worked, so it was all overwhelming. But I remember Julie Walters, who played my mum, really took me under her wing and made me feel like I knew what I was doing and I was meant to be there. And my line I had actually on that day, I didn't have in the script, so I was given that first good luck line that I give to Harry as he pushes through platform 9 3/4.
And, a lot of people, I think, throughout the pandemic have been searching for escapism and they've turned to Harry Potter. So it's attracted a whole new legion of fans. Have you felt that? Have you been feeling the love for Harry Potter all over again?
Yeah, I definitely think in difficult times we turn to the things that bring us comfort and escape. And I feel like so many people, even, close friends of mine, rewatched all of the films during lockdowns. I've also definitely spoken to a couple of people who never read the books but they saw the films and have really now turned to the books for some more Harry Potter material to dive into.
So, Bonnie, it must have been amazing, but also kind of intense becoming so famous so young. How did you work out what you wanted to do next?
Oh, yeah. The beauty of, even though we were all so young, I think the beauty of it is we were all in it and young together, which allowed us to still be sort of, goofy children, as well as also, obviously acting and being on a professional environment. But for me, it really inspired me into the film industry, the art of storytelling, and really inspired me to when I went to university, I studied writing and directing and always knew from quite early age into the films that I was really interested in all the things that make a film kind of come together, not just that one part of acting, but the whole kind of machine that is filmmaking.
Well, climate activism is now your big passion. What triggered that for you?
Yeah, I think from a young age as well, I was always very, I just loved coastal environments particularly. I've always loved the water. And I think just seeing firsthand in my lifetime, more and more single-use plastics ending up on our beaches, polluting our waterways. I was really shocked by this and really wanted to understand what I could do about it and why that was really happening, like what systems were failing and what were we failing as human beings for all this kind of waste ending up on these beautiful coastlines. So it was really that first environment that inspired me into the work. And then I started to implement changes in my day-to-day life, which is really what Go Gently is about, actions that we can be taking at home to connect us to these often quite overwhelming and large topics, but kind of conveying it at a scale that we can understand.
Yeah, I think what's great about the book is it's a really holistic look at what you can do in all aspects of your life, but also looks at the big picture about the problems we're facing. What's the big message you want people to take from the book?
Yeah, I think as the title suggests, it's really looking at going gently in this idea that if we, try to overhaul our entire life overnight, it's probably quite likely by day 3, we're going to be quite overwhelmed by really trying to be this sort of perfect environmentalist and really kind of taking the stigma out of that and really celebrating the imperfectness in our action and how we're always working to do better and working with the access, resource and time we each have in our day-to-day life to implement positive habits and how that can ebb and flow as our life changes and not feeling bad about that. I think for so long, that is often our first reaction to feel bad as human beings, but actually there are incredible things that we can do as human beings. We're resourceful, we're intelligent, we can create and design new systems that help us. So really my message is to feel excited and happy about change and not overwhelmed and daunted by it.
It's a great message. Congratulations, Bonnie, on the book, and thank you so much for joining us. It's awesome to catch up with you.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Bonnie. And Go Gently is available now from all good book retailers.